Now, we all know feminists believe that the lowest form of life, even worse than Harvey Weinstein, is a woman who makes a choice that they don't agree with. For example, what to do with their lives, or who to marry, how many kids to have, whatever. No. Women are incapable of making their own choices if the choice is not agreed to by the feminists. Isn't that about right? So here we have a story about a Brisbane, Australia mum criticized for being a stay-at-home mother. Obviously, she's being oppressed. Is that about right?
I want to take you back to the 1950s, or at least that's what I thought when I read this.
Yeah, that's because you don't think well. What was happening in the 1950s? You're a feminist, right? What was happening? Women were oppressed, tied to the kitchen and the stove, barefoot, pregnant. They couldn't go to college. They couldn't get a job. The only option they had in the 50s was to get married. And I'm sure he was violent and he abused her and an alcoholic and all that other shit. So let's fast forward to after feminism broke down all these barriers for women. Women can choose to do, be a TV presenter, or they could be a CEO, or they could be an astronaut, or they could be a stay-at-home mother. You have a problem with that, don't you?
Brisbane mum's Facebook post. Brooke Smith shared her routine online. Here's what she said. I always make sure I don't go to bed until everyone's lunches are packed, their clothes are set out for the next day, including my husband's, and the house is clean, dishwasher is on, and a load of washing is on.
Yeah. The interesting part is you're not going to mention what the husband does all day and half of the evening, are you? You're just going to focus on the poor stay-at-home. She's obviously oppressed. She must be brainwashed or hypnotized. Is that right, Mr. Blue Jacket?
I always get up early, 4:30, with my husband to make his breakfast and coffee.
Yeah, that's because he sets off really early in the morning to go build things all day, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. And then when the husband is done with that, this evil, obviously lazy bum, he runs with his wife an MMA training gym. So he also has a small business on the side. This guy is working about 15 hours a day. But of course, she is the one who is oppressed.
Go, Brooke.
I'm so glad you agree with another woman's choice. That's so feminist of you, isn't it?
Whatever.
Are you jealous? Because you would like to do that?
I tell you what, though, Chris, a lot of people online are saying, well done, are praising her.
Yeah, she made a choice in life. They have the financial means to afford a single earner. The husband goes out and gets the job and she takes care of the home. They work together to better their family. I do not understand why this is a problem.
Who are these people? Has he hypnotized her or something? Who does this stuff?
I'm sure he ties her up and beats her at night if you leave this house. You know what's going to happen to you. Did it ever occur to your microscopic brain, Mr. Blue Jacket? She made a choice with her life. Because it's not the choice you think women should make. It's none of your business. She can do what she wants with her life. Thank you, feminism, but you don't agree. Are you anti-feminist? Are you a misogynist, Mr. Blue Jacket? I'm starting to think so.
Making his breakfast and then putting his clothes out of a night?
Yeah, so he can get going to work at 6 a.m. to swing a hammer all day in the fucking hot sun. Yeah. I think it's kind of a little nice thing.
Is he disabled or something? Like, seriously?
No, he works 15 hours a day. I bet he might do a couple more hours than you, fat boy.
Get a grip. Get off your bum and do stuff yourself.
So I guess 15 hours a day. Let's see. Doing construction, MMA, fighting. He's supposed to come home after all that and do the dishes, the washing, clean the floors, make supper. And right? Is that because of all this household labor that she has to do? I know, it's unfair.
My only theory is that she might actually like her husband and she might actually like to get up at 4:30 and spend some time with him.
Yeah, get up at 4:30 in the morning. Here's the scenario, right? They've got 4 kids. They're young, under 6. They're sleeping. They get a little time together early in the morning to just kind of be a couple, be adults. Yeah, I know. It's so hard to believe.
I like my husband, but make your own bloody breakfast.
I can't wait for him to tell you that someday, sweet cheeks. Oh, you want breakfast? Make it yourself. No, Oh, no. That's the other thing. You see, the other thing you're assuming here, dear, is that he is saying, make me my goddamn breakfast, get in the kitchen. Did it ever occur to you? She likes doing it for him because she loves him.
And coffee. I mean,
But the amazing thing, apparently this couple run an MMA fighting gym.
Oh, like mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts, and they also breed bulldogs, so they can do whatever they want.
No, I'm so glad that they have your permission. That's really magnanimous of you. Thanks. That's lovely. Oh, my God. I'll put the link below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.